and welcome to all of you, wherever you may be, for continued coverage of the CG United Super 50 Cup 2025. It's the home team, the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, up against the last year's finalist, the Jamaica Scorpions, and we're live from the iconic Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Umpire Leslie Reefer Jr. just making a last-minute signal. He seems to be all set and all in readiness for first ball of match day 2 here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Play, he says. It starts immediately round the wicket just to get that angle for the left-hander.
Emily though, he's on target so far this over.
There is a shout in front of the wicket, a lot of confidence from Minley, but Leslie Reefer Jr. remains unmoved. Edged and I want to say dropped. It was a good attempt. He was diving away full stretch to his left, but where are the slips? It takes him on, but it's just skied to mid-off. And the Red Force lose their first.
Use the exact word, pressure. This is the result of pressure. Good control bowling from Marquino Minley. Asking Keon Otley to do something different. Easily held by Mackenzie at mid-off. Yeah, he will be disappointed. 7 from 20 deliveries. 10 for 1.
I was just going to say you need that one to find the boundary because these loose deliveries are few and far between. He's been helped, though, by some errant fielding. And they play at a very good level as well. Quick single. Yeah, they've just snuck through there, but there's a collision. A heavy collision, and he's down for the count. A shot of class from Cooper. All along the ground for 4. And that's well placed. It's another 4. And this time on the other side of the wicket. The control again from Cooper. Quite good.
Sharp single taken. Trouble at the striker's end. Another collision.
This time, batsman slides into wicketkeeper. Wicketkeeper focusing solely on the ball at this time. And taken out completely by Cooper.
Registering the end of the first power play by umpire Reefer. Cooper shimmies down the track and will pick up a boundary. Powerful strike from Cooper. Utilization of the feet, dancing down the track. In the air, soft dismissal. Campbell gets his man. He wins this battle. Celebration for Jamaica.
Huge wicket for the Jamaica Scorpions. They would have wanted Joshua De Silva to go cheaply, and they have gotten that through young Campbell. Left arm around the wicket, angling into Joshua De Silva, who looking to turn it onto the onside into the short mid-wicket area, close that bat face too early, leading edge, and a simple catch for Abhijay Mansingh at cover. So Trinidad lose their second wicket. De Silva gone for 7. The score 44 for 2.
Well placed by Cephas Cooper, who has found great rhythm as he's gone through this innings. Been proactive from Cephas Cooper. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This has been a feature, the running between the wickets. We've seen him use his feet. And really nice transferal of weight. And Cephas Cooper has exquisitely gone to 42. 59 for 2 after 17. 14 titles for the Red Force Scorpions. Second with 9 in the history of this tournament. Misfield. And with all the pressure on, it's exactly what you can't afford It will mean, though, a half century for Cephas Cooper in his first game in this format for his nation. It's been well composed, patient, and much needed. Experience. Misses his length badly. Jermaine Blackwood, one of the only times we've seen it in his spell so far, and Cooper capitalizes. Nicely nudged.
Mansing continues. Yes, swept away quite forcefully by Cooper. He's really on the charge now after a sedate start. He's catching up, 64 now for him, and a good start to the over. Full toss. Does he get away with it? Chase is on. A little bit of footwork. The Reggae boys, they haven't qualified for the World Cup, but some footwork on display. Not yet anyway. 90 for 2. Might be outside off stump. Yep, I think he's just asking the umpire that, and he'll get the affirmative from Leslie Reefer Jr. Comfortably outside off.
Yeah, this time he seems to have finally middle one, Jason Mohammed, and that one goes all the way for the first maximum of the innings. There are points for scoring in this middle phase. Now the peel. Romain Morris thinks he has his guy. Yeah, Ryan Banwari will send it upstairs.
All right. Television umpire Dighton Butler has a decision to make. Is this another wicket for Barnes? I mentioned he's picked up a couple already in the tournament. Jason Mohammed looking relaxed. It's Cooper, though, who would be under some tension. So we'll go through the protocols. No issues there with the front foot. All good, all legal. But we focus on the back portion of that line. Seem to be over at the moment. Does he get back? And we await confirmation. What's the confirmation on the big screen? There it is. It's a wicket. Cephas Cooper, after having played so well, not able to get back in time on the line, and he has to depart. 72 of 78, 106 for 3. Now that's more like it from Jason Mohammed. The timing this time exquisite. The placement supreme. Another 4 to him.
Yeah, some slow periods there where maybe on reflection they look back at trying to maximize a few more deliveries, score off of a few more deliveries. Already up to 114 dots inside 30 overs. 114 of 180 balls have been dots. Going down leg, says Les Zarifa. Another year of having Sage United on board. Great that they've given a platform to regional cricket, opportunity to many who we hope will be future superstars in the international setup. Shot, boy. How well has he hit it? It's with the wind. Fielder can only watch. Mohammed continues to climb through the gears. He does take him on. With the wind again. Intelligent from one of the most experienced in this tournament. Misses his length. Yeah, will feel he missed out, or will he? Another misfield. They've had a tough day in the field, have the Scorpions.
He goes again, Will, and again he manages to clear the ropes by enough distance.
Edged and put down. Chance.
Catch him! Yeah.
Smashed and comfortably taken by Jermaine Blackwood on the boundary. The partnership has been broken. 65 runs. And now Jet Gooley has to make his way back to the players' pavilion. Firmly struck, and Jermaine Blackwood confirming, feeling the pain.
Yeah, Jid Gooley. I mentioned Jason Mohammed previously looking to open up his shoulders. Jid Gooley looking to do something similar. And he has to go back for 14 of 27, 171 for 4.
That had shots like this. They need lots more, the TNT Red Force. 40 gone, 180 for 4. Confirmation of the final power play from umpire Reefer. 5 fielders now allowed outside of the circle, a maximum of 5. Cracked away. Top shot. Will get to the boundary. But Dacey moves into high gear. Boom, bang, that's gone for 6 all the way. Sweetly timed, but Dacey on fire. But Dacey down the track, and the wicket stumped. Where were you going, Navin Badesi? Wicket goes down, and the Scorpions celebrate a big one.
Well, you asked where he was going. He's going back to the pavilion. He took the pace off that one. He showed his hand early, Badesi. Took the pace off. Smart bowling from the skipper. Bit of purchase as well off the surface. And a good take that time from Morris to see the back of Badesi, who was looking dangerous. 20 of 16 deliveries, 198 for 5.
Yeah, he goes offside. Does he get enough of it? Yes, he does. Just about. Might have saved his team 5 runs. Carlos Brown with that leap, very athletic.
Yeah, you see this happen so often in modern day cricket. You cannot help but appreciate the effort, the athleticism by the fielder on the boundary. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
That's in the air, and the timing is sublime again. A little bit short, but he's chosen to go over long off. This is a real risk from Jamaica. What a catch. Brilliant. Jason Mohammed. Wonderful knock comes to an end.
Yeah, a little bit of length. He gets under it, but unfortunately for Jason Mohammed, he picks out Brad Burns at extra cover. And what an excellent grab by the captain. Disappointment for Jason Mohammed. Recovered 87, a very well played 87. 218 for 6.
This is high. Should be taken Brong again. As easy as you like. So a double wicket strike for Makino Minley. Reward for persistent, consistent work. And Terence Hines now departs. Another one falls for the Red Force.
Doesn't matter that the batters are walking across. He's fully committed to bowling towards that away line. Yeah, this one a lot easier for Carlos Brown. 2 wickets in the 46th over for Minley. Terence Hines has to walk back for just 5. 219 for 7.
That's massive. Protection there, but it doesn't matter. Both fielders look at it sail. Marginally misses his length and absolutely pummeled by Joshua James. Goes again. Does he have enough of it? Yes, he does. Just enough. There's a fielder there. Misjudged the catch. Stayed back when he should have been coming forward. Is it Mackenzie again? Goes straight. Huge shout. And given. Umpire raises his finger. Banwari. A good start for Campbell.
Yeah, exactly the wicket they needed, the Scorpions. Clever, brave from Kerry Campbell to go at the stumps with only 2 fielders in the deep on the leg side. Yeah, importantly, a judge LBW by Ryan Banwari. James walks back for 22 from just 15 deliveries. Bit of a cameo, 246 for 8.
Creamed. Wide of long off. Very good from Cariah. Now they go past 250. Final delivery. Very well bowled. Should be looking for 2. Will get 2 quite comfortably. And that's the end of the innings for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. They closed their 50 on 256 for 8. Umpire says play, we're ready for the second innings. 1 slip in position around the wicket, Hines. Some sharp movement in.
Kirk McKenzie, he was hit with that first delivery from Hines, so he's down.
He will get value along the ground for that shot. Fast outfield here. Good timing and placement. Really positive start from Kirk McKenzie.
Catch it.
What a shot. Picked that up quite early and it's got the distance. Really well struck by Kirk McKenzie. And again he gets it. This time even better. He bites the edge. And that celebration that we've seen from him so often.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Badri, a great call from you. Ended up getting it to pitch in that similar area. A bit touch straight at that time. And you mentioned the lack of balance from the batter. So slightly falling over as well to the offside. And really smart bowling from Terrence Hines. Brung has to go back for 5. 19 for 1.
Well played. No one moves. Hold your pose, Morris. Wonderful strike for 4.
Yeah, just another issue with the landing. Some more star grass being required.
Exquisitely driven. And will get to the boundary. Shot of class from McKenzie. Jed Gooley picks up the attack.
Throw it up, Jed.
What a welcome that was. Welcome to the party, Jed Gooley. Up and over, inside out, half a dozen.
No, catch it. Yeah, yeah. Good shot.
He gets the reprieve. Hit for a 6 in his first delivery. And a taste of victory for Gooley in the end. Soft dismissal for Morris, though.
Yeah, very team. Very, very team dismissal. Couldn't have wanted an easier chance, Jay Gooley. Thank you, he says. Yeah, Morris will be very disappointed. He was starting to look good. 16 from 14, 45 for 2.
Oh, you want ball. Head to back.
Yeah, quick single, chance for a run out. Yeah, excellent running again by these two.
Reward for a sweetly timed shot. Cephas Cooper on the boundary can make no amends. His difficult night in the field continues, but a boundary for the Scorpions.
Catch it now.
Takes him on, catches a cry. Catch completed. A wonderful innings comes to an end. Yet another soft dismissal.
Yeah, this continues to be the issue for West Indian batters. They get in and then somehow they give it away. A well-set Kirk McKenzie trying to take on Jay Gooley. Yeah, you can see the bat face closes, perhaps intended to hit it a lot straighter, but too soft. Celebration once more from Gooley. McKenzie dismissed for 39, 67 for 3.
Hit in the air, the fielder is in hot pursuit, but just for the retrieval, goes all the way for 6.
He didn't even seem to put everything into it. Jermaine Blackwood. Lots of height, but somehow it carries all the way for a maximum.
Edged and gone. Sharp catch taken by Josh Da Silva. Another one tumbles for the Scorpions.
Hey, you talk about impact, you talk about opportunities and grasping opportunities. Just 14 runs he scored, Jay Gooley, but 3 wickets he's gotten. Yeah, probably the worst delivery of all. But good take by Joshua Da Silva. Yeah, there he goes again, Jay Gooley, making some trouble now. Javel Glenn has to walk back for just 2, 79 for 4.
Well set, well ahead of the rate as well. Gone. What a moment for Abdul Rahim Topping.
Up the 5th wicket goes. Jermaine Blackwood stayed and built an innings, trying to guide it down to third man. He'd played so many of those shots up to that point. So Blackwood has to go. 16 from 20. The score 81 for 5. There we see some of the issues with the late night dew, making it very slippery on that landing crease for the quicker bowlers.
Lovely, lovely again. Just in front of Barnes, that length, perfect.
This is excellent bowling from the young man. Excellent bowling. And there we see Pete Salmon deciding that he's had enough. He has picked the length and he has pretty long levers. And the end result, a maximum that Jamaica desperately needed.
A relief of pressure. Again, another 6 to the leg side from this end. Breeze is a slight one, but still playing a part.
I'll describe it in not so many words. Chance for a run out.
There he goes again, the long handle from Salmon, and all the way for 6. Another one deposited in successive overs in a similar direction of Cariah. Huge shot. That's very, very close. Yeah, the players are aghast. They aren't in agreement with the umpire. I thought that this was a very, very good shout. He doesn't agree though. We'll have to have another look at some point. There he goes again. That's an area he really favors. I make it 3 6s there for Salmon. And off the leg spinners.
Yeah, wow from Pete Salmon. Anything that's pitched up, he's going to take you apart. Particularly brutal against the leg spinner. Head down on contact, eyes firmly over the ball. And an uninhibited bat swing from Pete Salmon takes it all the way for another 6. Brutal hitting from him.
Hit in the air, cries of catch it, catch taken. So said, so done. Joshua James picks up his first wicket of the evening.
And this is exactly what Da Silva wanted from Joshua James. Return to one of his faster bowlers. Yeah, extra pace. I just wonder if he was through the shot slightly early though. Extra bounce, but really good catch from Navin Badesi. Never easy looking into those floodlights. Yeah, handy knock from Pete Salmon. Has to go though, 133 for 6.
That's a ripper. Where did that come from? Joshua James. Speed and power. Take a look at this, folks. That was a real ripper.
Catch it.
Shot of class. Pierces the gap with surgeon's precision from the bat of Mansingh. Play that on repeat. Chance for run out here, but Jason Mohammed is flat on his back. All smiles around though. He's a young chap, just what, 39 years old?
Yeah, only faced 102 deliveries today.
Good enough.
No matter how hard he tried, just couldn't regain his footing, Jason Mohammed.
Positive intent on display from Captain Barnes. gets a much-needed boundary for the Jamaica Scorpions. Shots of catch it, it's in the air, but will fall very short of the fielder, who is patrolling in the cover. Sat Rohan Rambaran, our substitute fielder, is on for Keon Otley. Big cry for a stumping. Joshua De Silva says 50-50. Yes, no, maybe. Umpire Reefer sends it upstairs. Confirmation of the decision.
Yeah, comparison after 36 overs, 162 for 3, 161 for 6. The difference really being the number of wickets lost by the Jamaica Scorpions. And that's in the air. Should be taken. It is taken. So one leg spinner getting rid of the other.
Well-flighted delivery from Cariah. Mansingh splicing it and only managing to get just high to backward point. Easy catch in the end. 166 for 7. Mansingh goes for 18.
Ball him. What a delivery. The googly from Yannick Cariah. And absolutely befuddled is Jevo Royal. A great start to the over. 2 wickets and 2 balls. He'll be on a hat-trick. Look at that smile. Bemused, bewildered, and now back in the hut.
Well, nothing pleases a wrist spinner more than seeing a googly do what that one did. Cariah has gotten his man, and the whole Trinidad and Tobago Red Force enjoying that delivery. Happy for Cariah. Royal goes for naught, 166 for 8.
There it is, huge shout. Is this the hat-trick? It is a hat-trick. Wonderful stuff here from Yannick Cariah. Remarkable leg spin bowling. The googly again. Another batter not picking. 3 and 3. All smiles. We'll have a little check though, just to make sure it's legal, Jimmy.
Oh, that's a bit close. That is a bit close. From a different angle, and he looks to have overstepped.
It's the first point of contact, so just there where that heel touches the ground. I still think that it's very, very close. Dighton Butler, the television umpire, will have to make that decision. Does he join Danraj, Pollard, and Sunil Narayan as others from Trinidad and Tobago with a Super 50 hat-trick? I think he gets away, and now he can celebrate a sigh of relief. So he joins Danraj, Pollard, and Narayan as others with hat-tricks. In this format, Minley goes without scoring 166 for 9. So if this wicket falls off the bowling of Jaipal, they've missed out. And so he starts with a 4. And what a shot. Slug, reverse, switch hit. That was struck sweetly and misfielded. It almost deserved for the substitute fielder, Satragan Rambaran, on the field. Not able to stop that one. Really should have been stopped. Now that's in the air. Should be taken. He does get the wicket. He does get the bonus point. And the Red Force, well, they do get their first victory of this season's tournament. A hat-trick for Cariah, a 4-wicket haul. Wonderful bowling display and a comprehensive victory for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force as they win by 75 runs. Head coach of the Scorpions, Robert Haynes, and his troops meeting the opposition, congratulating them. But Joshua De Silva will be pleased with his overall team's performance and efforts. Yeah, confirmation of the Scorpions and their innings. Mackenzie got a start, but really gifted his wicket away. Brown got a good delivery from Hines. And then you look through that card and you ask yourself a few questions. Could they have done things a little bit differently? 33 from Salmon and Barnes for the partnerships at the middle phase, middle to lower phase, on the back end of the innings. But in the end, they were bowled out in 39.4 overs for 181, handing the Red Force a victory. The bowling was good all around. Everyone who got an opportunity, Jimmy, came good.
Well, starting at the top, Hines was very accurate. He got the breakthrough, got the first wicket. He got one. James with a single wicket. Goalie got some important wickets in the middle. As you say, some of them might have been classified as soft. He won't think that. And then Cariah at the end, 4 wickets, including a hat-trick to seal this win for Trinidad and Tobago Red Force.
All right, the Red Force inserted half centuries from Jason Mohammed and Cephas Cooper on debut for Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, he's played this format before, got them up to 256. The Scorpions, well, in reply, 181. No one in their batting lineup could muster 50 or more. It was Cariah with a hat-trick, a 4-wicket haul, and a bonus point for the Red Force, giving them a 75-run win in their first match here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. We want to thank all of you again for the presence of your company, and we look forward to more of the same on Sunday.
Chance return to him, but too soft.